Hello everybody, welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey and what you are meant to hear today. Yay, I rediscovered one of my favorite tarot decks. I think it's like art and life. It's art something and it's so fabulous. I love this, especially for fall, coming in this 10 of stone, ancestry, family, dwelling, enduring. So this is something that I like to get excited about. I feel like September is a build up to a warm, rich, beautiful, like autumnal energy, like pre-celebrations. We've got, October and Halloween and Thanksgiving and all of the beautiful magical things that happen in fall. Not to mention a gorgeous cooling of the air, right? A freshness. You can walk without, being drenched in sweat. And today I was doing an inside walk around the mall. I had to do some quick laps and I noticed something in all the shops. All those fun little suede boots were out, all the wonderful sweaters and cardigans and lightweight jackets and just the colors. Everything turned to like gorgeous olive and tree and leaf greens and creams and tans and all of these warm, rich, pumpkin-y shades. And not to mention, anytime you go in a 500-mile radius of anything Starbucks, it is pumpkin everything. Pumpkin, pumpkin muffin, pumpkin coffee, pumpkin socks, pumpkin breath, pumpkin hair, pumpkin patch, pumpkin everything. And I love it because that lets us know, this is what's what. And I love that. And I feel like a lot of you guys are becoming a little nostalgic, like, oh, I wonder what this member of my family is doing. I know I definitely do, like around Thanksgiving. I'm wondering, I wonder, what my grandmother has been up to. I wonder, what my uncles have been doing and some of my cousins, and a really nostalgic time. And something else sort of washed over me today, which I was really happy for that energy. It was just massive gratitude for the fact that I have some family, that I can send Christmas cards to, that I can reach out and wish them well and receive Christmas cards and Thanksgiving and invites and all of this. Because, there are some people out there, some through choice, but some throughout, not being able to choose this. They can feel isolated. They might not have any real extended family. So just having so much as like one brother or, a living parent, something to have gratitude for that. And I just felt like really warm about that. And even though, I have a lot of family members, both my parents have passed on, I always feel their presence. And I feel a lot of my mom's personality in me. And whenever I laugh, I totally hear her laughter. And I, have some of her behaviorisms that crack me up because, she was a fun little Fruit Loop. And I'm so happy that she passed some of that kind of craziness down to me. And that, that brings me to the Fool card. Like, get ready for some great spontaneous energy, you guys. Spirited, unrestricted, knowing these possibilities are out there. I like to see the world as this too when it comes to possibilities. Think of all the tumult and the madness that takes place any given year. Just think during COVID now, and the fact that there could be wars here, floods here, and all this going on. That proves to us that no day is guaranteed for us to wake up the next day. So why the hell aren't we living today like there could possibly be no tomorrow? And not being morose, but just knowing, how lucky are we in particular, if you're living in the US, that the majority of us aren't inundated by floods or machine guns or things like this. And why aren't we taking full advantage of that to go out and go for beautiful walks in the forest and cherish the fact that we have this life and we have certain freedoms and we have democracy and all of that, and being thankful for that. It is human nature, and I get it. And sometimes I fall right down that well too. I call it the wishing well. I wish I had this, I wish I had that, I wish I had that. How about thank you, universe, for the fact that, my lungs work, that I have a liver that works, that I can walk anywhere, that I can hear music, that I can see the sunset, all of that. So getting back to gratitude and feeling that Fool energy of I am divinely guided. I can stand on the cliff's edge and still expect to be healthy, happy, alive, and connected to the world in a way that I want to be. And that's a Chariot too. I feel like a lot of new triumph is coming in for you guys. Triumphs. There's momentum now where you feel like you are in more control of the things you want to be controlling. It's like, listen, I'm going to set myself up for success by pre-gaming stuff. It doesn't matter if I have frustrations in the morning. Dude, I can press my suit the night before and hang it up and have that ready. I can shower the night before and be all ready to go. I can have my toothbrush, toothpaste, and everything I need right in my bathroom at the ready. Beauty products all out on one shelf if I need them. Jewelry laid out if I'm wearing it. Whatever it is. And I do this. And for, I'm super lucky that I'm self-employed, but I pre-game on the days that I drive Hagen to the university. It's like I make sure I get up, I make sure I got like my iced coffee containers for traveling to go. I know where my keys are, my sunglasses, my wallet, all of my stuff. Today, you guys, I'm telling you what, I almost had stroke level 10. I'm shopping and bopping. I'm the best time after I do my laps in the mall. I'm like, oh, I'll go see some of the fall coats. I brought a new kind of bum bag that I slung over my shoulder. Never brought it anywhere before. So I wasn't used to carrying that type of bag or identifying with that bag, right? So I hang it on the end of the clothing rack. I did this 2 or 3 times to try on coats because I didn't want it on my shoulder. It was bulky. Last time I did it, I just walked away and just continued shopping on another part of the store. And I thought, what's going on and what am I missing? And then I was like, oh my gosh, my bum bag with my wallet, my phone, my keys, my everything. Where the hell is it? And then my mind backtracked for me. It said, you've taken off your shoulder. I remember you trying on 3 coats and in this area. Problem with the coat area, there were so many patterns. There was plaids and stripes and flowers. And my bag had patterns all over it. So it wasn't like easy. So I started almost to get in a panic after like checking the second spot. And then there's people like looking at me and I said, any chance any of you guys saw like a cool design? And I described it on this type of bag. I hung it on one of these racks trying on coats. Everybody, no, but we'll keep a lookout. Went up to Lost and Found, no. And then I slowed everything down. I just completely stopped. And I went into this and I said, universe, please help me slow down and give me a mental picture, almost like a movie in my head, of the coats that I tried on. And then I will identify where that is on the rack. I'm telling you, the first place I went back to, lifted up this bunch, looked under, and there was my bag. And I was like, hallelujah. Because I all of a sudden my brain started going in, I'll have to borrow the store phone to call in, to do this, to do that, to get keys cut. And I started to like get really panicked. And I said, you know what? No, there you saw 2 or 3 people over there. Nobody's going to grab that thing. No, if you can't see it, they're not going to be able to see it. It is there. You just need to slow down. And I listened to that voice and I went back and I found it. And that's something that's also going to be happening for you, where your brain might want to jump into emergency 911 mode. Your rational, grounded, wonderful self is going to say, it really is okay. Everything really is okay. Take a deep cleansing breath. Know everything's all right. Our mind will try to get ahead and trick us. It will try to, expel cortisol and make us feel a little extra in stress, but there's no reason for it. You are in control of how you feel. Use your inner voice. Soothe yourself. Take a breath and know nothing is the end of the world. Nothing is going to, put you in your coffin and nail it shut. To just relax into the thing, because it is almost like an applied science, right? We know what it's like to let fear overtake us. So why would we allow that? Why would we let fearful or aggravated circumstances overwhelm us when we have a choice, right? That's what all of this is really about, knowing you have a choice, feeling grounded, getting back into that deep, rich ancestry, which is grounding and enduring energy. And knowing that your ambitions are going to be realized. They really are. But we do have to give the universe its own divine timing and say thank you and relinquish control on that and know that it'll persevere and it will deliver, right? That everything will come through, all the possibilities, all the splendor, all the wonder. And enjoy this fall for the beautiful, rich, kind of tapestry, changing of the leaves, everything that it brings. Beautiful time for celebration. So my beauties, that is what you were meant to hear today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to press like and subscribe. And if you need a private read, everything's down in the description box. Thank you guys so much. Love and light.